there, real gamers and gatekeepers, Retro Rob here, and it's time for Sorry Atari, where all the best games go to be played bad. Today's game is extra special because it's one of those games that's just associated with the Atari 2600. Also, it's my freaking nemesis. I've been terrible at it since I was a kid. Today will be no exception. That game, of course, is Circus Atari. This is gonna be rough. And there we are with Circus Atari. This is one of those games that were played with the paddle, which looks like this in most cases. Or maybe you had the Sears Arcade 2 and it looked like this. This is the one I had. Or maybe you had the Coleco Gemini and it looked like this. Or if you were a spoiled Euro brat, you may have had this. You lucky son of a gun, you. By the way, I had to take out a second mortgage on my house to buy this. For those who had not realized it yet, this is the front of the box. According to the excellent book, The Art of Atari by Tim Lapatino, this cover was done by Susan Jekyll. Excellent work, Susan. 1 to 2 players. Yeah, we know the name. Time to straighten out some confusion. Circus Atari was written by Mike Lorenzen, and it was released in 1980. There's a bit of confusion about that release date from the Atari circles. It was based on Exidy's Circus from 1977 or 78, and that's often listed as the release date, but that is incorrect. I know what you're thinking. You're like, wow, sorry Atari. Is every episode packed with this kind of information? Heck no. I'm just avoiding playing the game. The right, the left, the bottom, and the top of the box are purple. This is the back of the box. There's some paddles. How good are your reflexes? I think we know the answer to that. To find out, try to pop the balloons by bouncing the clown on the teeter-totter. The more difficult to pop, the more you score. Choose from 8 game variations. I'm dead meat. This is a Sorry Atari ASMR unboxing. Later, I will be chewing on this plastic. Amazing. What do you think is inside the box? Maybe a game and a manual. Oh, that was bad. I've just ruined the grading of this. Not good stuff. We'll look at that in a minute. Okay, I'm done whispering. I can't do that. Here's the Atari Limited 90-day warranty. I expect that to be in effect, Atari. Holy crud, look at the size of this manual. What? Okay, so there's no catalog. But there is this. Circus Atari, 8 video games. Man, this is not what I'm used to from Atari. Interesting. Was there more than one issue of this? I'm gonna bet this was reissued several times and I must have got a later one. Anyway, how to use controllers. Game variations, we'll stick with the basic one. Okay, it's in French, and then it's in several other languages, so yeah, there we go. I always liked this. This is a very, like, programmer-esque type of thing to do. I really like that. Good job, guys. Alright, I suppose there's nothing left to do but plug the game in and play it. Other than looking at the cartridge, jeez, I almost didn't even look at it. Alright, so there it is. The cover, the color's a little bit overexposed, I think. What do you guys think? Looks a little bit to me. Even on this, like, I bump up the exposure a little bit for these videos, so it's a little bit brighter than it normally would be, but even so, the color looks a little off. There we go, Circus Atari, and of course, yeah, it's a cartridge. Very exciting. Now, let's put it in and play it. Make sure to protect the elderly during this time of uncertainty. Very important.
Thumbs up, comment and subscribe or I will go Skynet on your butt.
Alright, because I'm horrible at this, we're going to play 3 rounds of this game. Circus Atari, if you haven't been watching thus far. Gonna hit reset here, and I'm gonna note a couple things. Okay. Paddle, right, left. That's pretty easy. Press the button to launch your guy. But more importantly, hold on, I'll show you. I'm going to press the button. Wait. Once I get him straightened out. There we go. Oh, no. I'm going to press the button and see how it reverse sides. There we go. That's very helpful if he's stuck in the corner. Come on. This shouldn't be that hard. Come on. There we go. If I clear a layer, a new layer will show up. The likelihood of that happening, of course, not real high. We'll see, though. Putting on my try-hard hat. Shouldn't have flipped. This is essentially Pong. You know, I should be better at it, but... Ugh. Doing pretty good here. By my standards, which are admittedly pretty low. What the heck happened there? Come on. Kicking butt. I love the idea of the visual that this would be if this were like real life, of these guys on this giant teeter-totter, just like flying up and hitting balloons and bouncing around. I mean, can you imagine the concussions and the death that this would cause? Anyway, let's try again. Those balloons move like way faster than I remember them moving. But, you know, as I recall, wasn't there a handheld version of this? Wasn't this a game on one of their, not handheld, but one of their, like, plug-and-play systems? I could have swore. I'm not talking, like, you know, like 2000s plug-and-play systems. I'm talking about, like, Pong systems from the 70s and 80s. I'm almost sure this was on one. There we go. Come on, we can do this. We used to play this for hours, folks. I didn't, though, because I was terrible at it, and still am. Terrible. Alright, one more round here. One more round. I'm not getting any better at it. Come on. That's frustrating. Yes, keep popping those balloons. You know, it's really hard to make a lot of commentary on this particular game. Yeah, way to go. Move left and right. Yeah. Bounce. Good job. Pop those balloons. Oh. Keep going. I know you guys love these episodes where I get visibly frustrated with the game, and I am visibly frustrated with Circus Atari, the bane of my existence. Lifelong bane of my existence. There it is, Circus Atari. I want to thank you very much for watching Sorry Atari. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I will try to get frustrated with games more often. I'll see you in a couple days. Bye!